That story from one guy. He has been doing pretty well for the past 20 years, working in a Fortune 500 company. And now he has a pink sleeve. He has a pink sleeve which he just got from his boss. His boss told him that the department which he is running will be laid off. Uh, and so he's in a shock. Uh, he has 3 kids and wife, and today is his birthday. Uh, he worked for that company for 20 years, and he remember how he came here for the first time. So he was 26 years old when he got the job. He just got his degree and was looking for his dream job. He sent hundreds of CV and had a dozen of interviews, and a few employers were ready to hire him, but he wasn't sure, so he kept searching. And one day he saw that job posting in a local business magazine. It seemed promising, and he had right skills and education level, so he applied for the job by sending resume and cover letter, and he was invited for the interview. The interview was short. He answered for a few questions and told about his academic achievements, and he was really surprised when he was offered a job right after his interview. So he got the job, and he did pretty well and handled his job responsibilities. So he was promoted for several times, and eventually he became head of marketing and sales. He worked 24/7. His day started at 7 a.m. And he checked emails and responded for the most urgent ones. Then he grabbed a cup of coffee and went straight to the office. He scheduled meetings and arranged conference call. He ran financial reports, gave product presentation, made marketing and sale proposals. He spent evenings going to business meetings and corporate parties. And he managed a team 150 people. Several times he was so exhausted, overworked and sleep deprived, almost facing depression. So his parents were worried about him. His mother worked as a teacher. His dad worked at the factory for most of his life. And he told him that if he is unhappy with his job, he must do something with that. So whenever factory workers were unhappy, they would go on strike to demand the better working conditions. So his father worked on the same factory almost whole life, and he made a successful career, and now he lives in Miami. But our hero couldn't go on a strike, and his way to deal with stress and burnout was work more. Once or twice in a year he got a sick leave and came back on Monday. And once he gave 2 weeks notice after his boss yelled at him in front the whole office without any specific reason. But his wife was on maternity leave, so resigning wasn't an option. He just couldn't leave. He just couldn't stop working and leave his family without income. So he kept working no matter what. And of course, he's never thought that he can end up like this. So he gets really angry and decided to go to his boss and tell him that he's a jerk. When he came in, there was a bunch of balloons and explosion of confetti pieces and flashing lights. And over the table there was a banner, happy birthday banner. And his boss and co-workers all yelled, "Surprise!" He couldn't believe that it was a birthday So, prank. So he turned slowly and left the room. And he quit this time for real.